can we understand new truths about planetary motion. The planets in our solar system appear to move in a straight line like this. However, physics based on Newtonian mechanics reinterprets this straight linear motion in terms of geometric principles. By the same principle, the movements of the outer planets Jupiter and Saturn are also interpreted in terms of geometries. This is the general interpretation of the apparent rectilinear motion of exoplanets beyond Earth's orbit. Meanwhile, the same goes for the inner planets, which have orbits inside the Earth. Mercury's apparent rectilinear motion is interpreted by the same geometric principles. However, if there is plus gravity, the space will be in plus-minus complex balance. The planets are not completely attracted to the Sun, but rather interact with the Sun in a straight-line orbit as independent individuals. NASA's website also provides a friendly explanation of the orbital motion of the outer planet Mars in the same way. But if there is plus gravity, the fundamental premise will change, and the truth will change. Now it is time to look at the complex gravity system that has both plus and minus gravity. This is a 3D model of the solar system. All planets, including the Sun, move in a complex phase motion on their own. The essence of the world is energy, and energy is a natural dynamical complex oscillator. All beings are oscillators with independent phase motion, based on gauge symmetry. This is the 3D complex topological structure of the solar system. Now it's time to look at the actual interactions between the planets and the Sun. This is our solar system. The central line is a simplified representation of the direction in which the planets face the Sun. Above are the planets, and below is the action of space position energy that floats them in space. In other words, it is a structure in which the real gravity is balanced by the imaginary gravity. Each planet moves in a straight line back and forth with the Sun in a balanced phase space, based on its own exact mass energy. The truth about the celestial revolution that we knew was this. They are not orbiting the Sun, but rather moving back and forth in a straight line with long strides. Mercury, closest to the Sun, is the busiest. Jupiter, farther away, moves leisurely. This is revealed from the fact that the universe is a systematic and sophisticated complex sphere. What is a complex element? It is a plus-2 energy system. This is the general form of all natural energy. The structure of electromagnetic waves and the existence of complex numbers prove this. The sphere is also the most precise alignment and efficient interaction path for energy. This is why we can see that the universe is a geometrically complex sphere. Complex energy is also present in our daily lives. It is the same principle as the self-gravity and elastic repulsion that we feel when we get into bed. If there is such a plus gravity, then the orbit of celestial bodies was meaningless from the beginning. It also goes against the universe's principle of least action. Dark matter, which is necessary for the rotational motion of complex large celestial bodies, such as galaxies, and dark energy were not necessary. This is because many of the arguments for the expansion of the universe can in fact be explained by other physical principles. Many of the current difficult problems in physics can be solved mostly by the complex concept of space potential energy that supports ordinary matter. We can call the basis of this plus gravity. Mathematically, this can be analyzed, calculated, and explained in terms of the complex number system. The discovery of plus gravity is the oldest truth in the universe, and it is the rediscovery of a very old fact in history. The science we believe in is only one of many epistemologies. The systematic structure of science can be a strength, but scientific abstractions that are not based on essence could actually lead us astray. The truth of the universe is oscillation. The truth of humanity is empathy. Complex oscillation dynamics is a fundamental dynamics in which the plus-minus energy system is balanced and harmonized. It is based on the discovery of plus gravity. Plus gravity fundamentally revolutionizes the inefficient configuration of the existing only minus gravity theory system. The plus-minus balanced energy system is an innovative return to the essence. In other words, the entire universe can be explained with only 5% of ordinary matter. This is because the 95% of dark matter and dark energy, which are unconfirmed and fictitious entities, are not needed at all. This is also completely consistent with law of conservation of energy and the least action, which is the nature of the universe.